going to go into the writing and production process for Drown. So I've got the demo open here. I wrote this song as I was demoing it. I would say that the Drown demo is the closest out of all the Anomalies tracks to its final version. Pretty much I made the demo very detailed. It's just not as good quality because I recorded it all at home on my laptop just with a couple of mics. So with this song, I think what I started with was, I actually started with the tempo. I really wanted this song to kind of feel simultaneously chilled out, but it's got a really like danceable rhythm to it. I basically started with the beat as I normally do. I just wanted that to get that kind of feel. And then I added in these hats. I think the next thing I did was the bass. This bass doesn't sound very nice because it just doesn't. So I wrote the bass lines for most of the Anomalies tracks, but with Drown, I sent it to Bjorn, who is part of my live band. He came out with a much more melodic version of the bass line because in the demo, just root notes basically. So gave it to Bjorn and he made this really nice melodic bass line. Bass and drums, to me, are just like the most important instruments in the whole song. They're just the bread and butter, basically. If the drums and the bass sounds good, I'm happy. I wrote the verse and then I thought, okay, where am I going to go with the chorus? Because I was like, I want it to be I want this to be like a big like anthem, like a big torch song. And I thought, how can I make some kind of impact? And basically I'll get my guitar. That is shocking. So the song in the verse is in B flat minor. Ooh, I'm not close to you, but I'm not far, and I'm not there's that chord there, the A major chord, that leads into the next part of the verse. I kind of thought, fuck it, like it would be really weird if I just started the chorus on the chord that was like supposed to be the leading chord back into the tonic. So it just stays on that note. That kind of just felt a bit unexpected. And then when it comes back to the chorus, to the second verse, it's a bit weird because it changes key. It was just sort of, oh, okay, we're here. So these glitches that I have, this like glitching. And they kind of felt a bit like garbagey. For the second verse, I basically wanted to make it more dreamy. So first thing I did was I put this piano on, this like really dreamy. I don't always know what the chords are that I make stuff by ear. I just do what I think sounds good. The piano sound was inspired by, there's this track called The Lighthouse by Patrick Watson. Yeah, I put that piano in, and then I also then put these backing vocals in. What am I fighting for you for? Baby, it's food for thought. We worked quite hard to get those stops at the end of the verses, like as impactful as possible.
Little more, 'cause I don't wanna believe you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just flashed you. And for the chorus, for the last chorus, I just wanted to build it up and up. I really wanted the chorus to simultaneously be like really sad, and not sad, but like melancholic, but also like uplifting and majestic. So it was quite an interesting combination of feelings that I wanted, well, because I felt like the song had that, and I really wanted the production to reflect that. And I thought, you know, how can I use different sounds to communicate that feeling from the song? So I used these airy pads, which are a bit of a staple in all of my songs. And then the kind of, you know, the sort of chugging acoustic sound, which just sort of keeps it light. It has this light feeling to it. But I played the acoustic guitar quite hard. And then I put this brass stuff in, because for me, brass is like the epitome of uplifting, majestic. The second half, I was like, I need to build it up even more. I want to build it up. Like, I want to max this song out. I put these shakers in, and I just think the shaker just even though it's like a really subtle touch, it just slightly. Yeah, the vocal melody, I took the melody from the verse and changed it a little bit. You kind of already heard the melody, but it's different. So when you hear it, it kind of feels familiar. Is this bit. And then in this bit. When we were first messing around with it, the drums sounded huge. But I think in the final mix, we ended up taking quite a lot of the big sound off. Unlike all of the other tracks, which have quite a lot of electric guitar in, this one almost has like a singer-songwriter feel to it. I actually wrote the song pretty close to the beginning of lockdown, I think. I used to play on my own with an acoustic guitar solo, just at bars like around Portsmouth. And I was kind of thinking about, you know, the transition from that to this like band sound that I have. So I wrote this song as a nod to like the very first songs I was making, which were just acoustic guitar. So I didn't want any electric guitar in this one. And then the final stage for this was the master. So I'll play a little bit of the master to finish. That's it. That's the end. Done it.